Good morning. It's Tuesday, May the 17th, and I thought I'd give you an overview of the area that I was camped in last night with the drone. Looking out towards the Columbia River now, swinging up to that would be to the east. You can barely see the John Day Dam. Unfortunately, the light is not all that great. Here's the interstate. There's one of the rail lines behind the interstate. And now I'm getting a critical battery warning on the drone, and the drone says it's going to land right now. Not a whole bunch I can do about it. And so it's coming down, and it's also kind of windy. Unfortunately, it didn't end well. As you can see, I'm missing a bit of a prop blade. Oh well, this is our trip for today. We're finally going to end up at South Beach State Park. So it's time to get on the road and do some motoring here. A few protests from Squeak. Just made a quick stop for some fuel here. Interesting, in Oregon they don't allow self-service. I guess they figured that people aren't smart enough to pump their own fuel, except in truck stops. Truck stops, they allow you to pump it yourself, so I guess they figured that truckers probably know a little bit more than the average motorist does. Up ahead, the first sighting of Mount Hood. That's always pretty impressive. Wow. Something else that's also very impressive along here is the number of dams along the river, and they are some big dams. Generate a lot of hydroelectric power. Well, guess what? A potash train out of Saskatchewan. See those being made up in Lethbridge all the time. I guess it's heading out to Portland, to the port there, to be loaded onto ships and headed off to, I don't know, Japan, the East, wherever. We'll pick this up just getting through Portland. It's kind of interesting going through there. A lot of traffic, a lot of dipsy-doodling, but finally made it and went south for a bit, and now we're headed east to the coast. Actually, we almost made it to the coast right now. We're at Lincoln City. Going to head south here, right along the coast. As you can see, going by a tidal flat here, the tide is out. It's just amazing how busy it is along here. I was really surprised with all the traffic, and it's the middle of the week. going through Depot Bay here, right along the water's edge. A lot of tourists during the touristy thing. Again, very busy. Coming into Newport. This is the town just before the state park. It's one of the larger towns along the coast, so it has a lot of shopping. You pick up just about anything you need along here. And we're just coming up to the bridge over the channel, the fishing channel that goes to the harbor. Way back when Gail and I rode our bikes from the campground into town and then back again, it's a little unnerving going over this bridge on a bike. Because when you're sitting on the bike, the guardrails are kind of below your seat, so you're looking right over at the water. Gail ended up walking a lot. Finally made it. South Beach Campground. One of the nicer ones along the coast. Quite busy. A lot of the sites were reserved. Not sure where I'm headed for, but usually as further away you get, the less busy it is, and here's my spot right here, E21 on the left. Calling it a day.